Okay, that looks pretty good. It's not quite right though, so what I want to do is take a measurement here. Yeah, that's not quite right. Let me quickly sand that. We're almost there, it's just a little bit out. I want to get really accurate with it. So I'm going to grab my sand, doobie whacker. I'm going to whack the vacuum on here. I'm going to quickly sand this quickly. Get those pencil lines off there. Where have I got my doobie whacker? I don't have it. That's okay. Get those light lines off there. Finish that later. Let's grab our compass. Let's measure the center of that circle. Okay, we'll measure the inside diameter. There. Measure that and halve that. So let's get a rule and measure that. I think it's about 110, if I remember correctly. It is 110 exactly, so that's 55. So if we go to 55, line that baby up. Perfect. There's our ring, that's the outside. Okay, the difference is, I think, the edges. We'll measure those with the calipers so I can get a contact point for extra accuracy. 12. $55 and 12 is what, Tom? 60. I'm no math major. 67 if I can pass that first exam. Right there. And sure enough, pretty close. That's it. We're now going to get the Dremel and we're going to score that and mark out that channel that needs to be cut. That channel needs to be cut away. It is a compass that could kill a horse. Stab it in its innards and it'll die. No one wants to hurt a horse, of course. No horses were harmed in the making of this guitar. Wunderbar. Looking good. These are exactly the same, so we can use either ring. I'm just looking at some of the patterns. They're slightly different, the rosewood. This one was broken twice and I've glued it, so I want to use that one. It's only got one crack in it. You won't see it once it's sanded and oiled. I'm just saying it's more stable since in one piece. 2 pieces, not 3 pieces, so that fits nicely. Cool. Cool bananas, as they say. Let's cut the channel and mark out where we need the F-hole. Now, the hole that we want is this. We want to take half the distance of that. So we want 6 millimeters, which is right there. Indeed. And we want to take 55 minus 6, 49. There. This is the hole. It's a little bit too much. I need to make it bigger. Sorry, what did I say? 55 minus 49, that's not quite right. If we're going to go there, we want to go to there. Okay, that's better. It's about a 1/4 inch of rim before we hit the hole. Okay, so we're good to go with our Dremel now. We've got to cut that out. Okay, I'm going to staple this down. Staple it. Terry, I'm going to use staples. I'm not. I'm going to clamp this down. I'm going to use some of this really coarse, darker offcut to make the truss rod cover. Just to match the top, it's bunya pine. Even though the bands are bigger here and it's part of that ring network of green, that notch, we want to use some of that, those big coarse lines to make a nice shaped cavity cover for the neck. And it also contrasts nicely with this pinkier cedar that we're using. So let me just quickly strap this down on this side as well. Grab another clamp. You don't need to touch. I'm going to leave the other bent side in the form because it's the same shape, so it may as well sit there and dry there. I did want to take the other bits and pieces out though, so I might just quickly do that, but we'll do this first. It's no biggie. Where is my Dremel? Here it is. The beauty of this is we've already marked out the lines, so we know where this 1 millimeter point goes just on the inside of each line. So we want to go and mark the center piece, which is right there. And of course we want to check and see where we're cutting, and that's not quite right. Oh, it's close. It's real close. Actually, that is right there. Cool. So we're going to cut a hole or make a mark right across there. We're going to score it by freehand first. Just scratch it. Check the line. It's just on the inside where I want it because I want a really tight fit. And I will just enlarge that as I need to with a chisel so that we have a minimal join line, a very seamless join line. Let's mark out using this circle cutter jig. We need to adjust this cutter now and get it down another millimeter or so. I might just run it like this first. Let's get a little mask on. Terry will be happy if I wear a mask. Not that there's much dust expected, but you never know. Another great dad joke. see. The reason we cut just inside the line is to accommodate for the thickness of the drill bit or the router bit, but also the fibre kicked up on the edges. The lifting of microfibers are lifted, which bring it closer to the line. So you'll get a cleaner cut if you just cut inside, because then when you do clean those fibres, you're at the right size. You haven't got an excessive channel where you need to backfill it. Who we got? Eagle. I picked up a circle cutter. Now my life's well rounded. I see what you did there. Let's get the mask back on before Terry has kittens. We need to adjust the distance. Let's test that out.